Out of nowhere, a hailstorm.
Got some ash.
So what have we got piles of?
Small, medium, large.
And that's to burn, isn't it, as the day goes along in the evening.
It's starting to move. This is live, dude. Oh, let's do that again.
We're going to get the bush box lit by you processing some fatwood. So we need a mixture of fine scrapings and also little shavings, don't we? Be really careful with that knife, as we've talked about. Keep going, do a big pile and then you can process it. To the end, that's it. Brilliant.
That is already a lot.
It is a lot, isn't it? Put it on there. Go back to scraping. So scrape the full length. That's it. That's it. You're holding it in the one. Your thumb's on there as you were,
Yeah.
but also so you can push down and keep your fingers right out of the way. So you see, you can just shave down. So both my thumbs, and once you're done with it, you can pop it over. So you're almost doing feather sticks, but out of fat wood. So down, bend up, down, bend up, down, bend up.
Those are really fine shavings.
All right, Ray Mears, you can take over now. They're fine enough out of fat wood, aren't they? Go on then, Ray. That's good, but again, they're not very long, are they?
Okay.
So try and just, that's it. Okay, just one at a time, like that. And we'll try and just keep adding to the pile. It's very good, Finn. Let's just slide that down now. Get your finger out of the way, right out of the way. Okay, that might well be enough now. And then we can start to pile it up, okay? Keep going.
Oh, that's actually...
That's it. Brilliant, well done.
Fire has to be respected.
Exactly, respected but not feared. Right, that should take a few minutes to do, and then we can have a hot drink. I don't mind black coffee. I do prefer a bit of milk in it, but I just couldn't face bringing another thing. So what we want to do is try and split it along its length and open up into two halves, and then we'll have the fire below and the pan will sit approximately like that. Because it's green wood, it shouldn't burn within the time. It doesn't take long, 10 minutes to cook burgers or something, okay? So we're going to batten and knife. Now this is quite an ass to try and split this lengthways, but at the end of the day, we're in the woods. We're here to experiment things, aren't we? So
2.5 meters long.
it's not quite that, it's probably just, hang on. Okay, so hit that. try that a second. That's followed through, so picked up the track of the other one.
Whoa!
So we've actually got 2 heart-offs, so that isn't terrible, it's not quite even.
Better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, isn't it? So what we're going to do is try and cut smaller, sort of narrower sections. It doesn't really matter that they're a bit off, so if we can trim it down, then obviously there'll be more of the frying pan will be exposed to the heat, which is obviously what we want in the cooking process.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're starting to get almost some griddles going, okay, and we only need 2 of them.
Why not 3?
Well, because we only need to probably support it in a couple of places. So now what I want you to do, we need to remove the bark. So you're going to take the knife and you're going to be working away. You're going to turn side on, and what you're going to be doing is just hold a knife like that and just taking the bark off. Okay? No, you're not holding that knife how I did it, are you? So that's a really firm grip. You're pushing down. Actually, that's quite a nice thing. So if you overshoot, you're going to hit the wood, but you're going to be using the first section there, because if you try and do it there, you've got no control. Whereas here, it's solid. That's it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's got to be going away from you like that. And when you get to the halfway point, in fact, actually, if you want to flip it now and practice a bit more at the ends, because the ends will be easier.
That is hard.
Watch what you're doing with the knife when you're juggling the piece of wood, okay? So as I say, if you push into that, wait, that's a natural block, so it will stop the piece of wood sliding.
This is hard.
Lots of little bits is much better than trying to do it all in one go. That's it. Dig it in so it's firm. See, if that slips as it's done a couple of times there's no way it can hit you, can it? And obviously you've always got to make sure no one's over there as well.
Not unless I do a silly one and it actually comes.
Well, exactly, but your arm doesn't move in that way, so it's impossible for it to do that. So as long as you're doing this and no one's sat the other side of you, this is safe. Brilliant. Last few bits there. And you've done the whole section. Well done. That's your first bit of debarking. Perfect. So pop the knife in the sheath. And the bits of wood we've debarked are going to sit like that over the fire. So this is green wood, and then we're just going to rest the saucepan on the top there. And then at the end of it, you take them out and chuck it. The 10 or 15 minutes it will take to cook the burgers, because it's green wood, this should not burn. It will dry out. It might sort of go a little bit sort of black, but it shouldn't actually catch fire. Okay, that's the plan. Today's fire is in honour of cousin Alfred. Shout out, Alfred.
Hi, Alfred.
Excellent. Right, so again, we've not got the bird's nest material from this woodland. We've brought it with us, but it's all dry matter. Exactly, dry stuff that we found last year. I think this stuff came
and there's bracken in Wales. And
this is Welsh bracken from a couple of months ago. So we're going to stuff all that in there, just like we did last time. In fact, it's lethal stuff, this bracken. So I'm going to put my
leather gloves
on. It's always quite good just to
pile
it up, but also really mash it up, so there's loads of small bits in there for a bit more surface area. And the other thing we're going to pop in, and this was again from last year, do you remember what this stuff is?
Dandelions.
Not dandelions, thistle.
Oh yeah, thistle.
So there's some thistle seeds from last year, super fine.
You're going to put the whole thing in?
I'll tell you what, interestingly, demonstrate how these will take a spark.
Okay.
You got your knife there?
No.
There you go. Doesn't hold it, but it catches. So very quickly it's gone out. So we give that back to nature. So we're using chaga, the tinder fungus, okay, that we found in our first video, okay? No, in the birch woodland. So that's a piece that we actually did take from there. It's not the best chaga because obviously as we found it on the floor, didn't we? So it was saturated. So we've dried it out. When it's smooth like this, it won't take a spark very easy at all. So you've got the option to rough it up, or we can process it. We could create a pile of dust and a few chunky bits. That will take the spark. Then we can pass it onto a chunk like this or like that. And then that could be our ember, and then that will go in the bird's nest, okay?
Am I going to blow it and do everything like that?
Yeah, you give it a go. You've got to learn, haven't you? So which piece do you want? Should we get that one? It's quite a nice big chunk, isn't it? So there's a couple of ways you can do this. Yeah. But the way that I've sort of found is the easiest way is to just keep your fingers out of the way and then just saw it. And can you see how that just creates fine dust? Now we don't really want the outer, the black stuff. It really is the inner stuff we need. Right, that will probably be enough. So we've got some different size pieces in there. Put the saw away. So just as before, you're going to strike down and... Okay, got some embers, so very gently. So yes, you can see that smoking away, can't you? So what we can do with the knife, you're still holding that knife, so put it away.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so that was risky, wasn't it?
That way.
Move these slightly. So you can see the wind is just getting it. Just as before, when we were doing it before, we've got to rough up a little bit of this corner, because again it's smooth, but if we just do it with a saw, rough it up a little bit, it increases the surface area. It's much more likely to take. So you're going to get your fingers right out of the way.
Look, I've already got an ember.
Well, brilliant. We'll blow on that then.
I'm going to get my leather gloves.
No, blow on it, Finn. You've got to keep this going.
I'll hold it.
Now, we've talked before, what are the three things that fire needs?
Fuel, heat, I mean.
Yeah, you're right. Fuel, heat.
And oxygen.
Oxygen. So we don't want this. This is a fire risk now. We finished. This has served its purpose. So what do we need to do with this?
Put it out.
And how are we going to put it out?
By covering it so no oxygen can get.
Yeah, so we're going to smother it, aren't we? How could we reduce the heat?
By putting water on
it. Yeah. That's now gone out. Okay, so that we can again return to nature. Got to really get this going. Okay, that's it. Just gently, okay?
How we get into the bird's nest?
Yes.
Yes!
Okay then, Finn, so if you pop that into the bird's nest, you need to pop that in there, okay?
Maybe like that.
It's very gentle, okay?
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. So don't pinch it too hard, let air in. That's it.
We can let go.
Okay. There you go. Right. Now this first stuff will take quite easily, okay, but we've got to get these, actually the bracken that we've got to get going, okay? So take it away from your face. See, it's starting to smoke there. So, no, you bring it up to blow, and then take it away while you breathe back in. Do more of a steady blow. Okay, right, we're starting to see more smoke there. Okay, Very good. And don't panic when it starts to go flames. If you start to see them, ease up, ease up, ease up, because it's going to happen very soon, isn't it? Okay, turn it upside down, turn it upside down.
Turn it upside down.
No, blow a bit more, blow a bit more. Okay. Okay, turn it upside down now, and just hold it, let it burn, let it catch. That's it, good. Okay, now turn it.
Yes! I did it!
Right, we've got this. We haven't won yet, but we're well on the way. That is excellent, Finn.
Yes! Yes, get
Okay.
into it. That didn't really take long.
It didn't, did it? It's good prep though, isn't it? We sort of put the effort in. Oh, it's always such a homely feeling, isn't it? When that fire's lit. What are you doing, Finn?
Oh yeah, we got fire, baby!
Yeah, well, you got fire, baby. Didn't you? Not me. You did it. And look at it now, it's roaring. Well done, Finn. I'm really proud. Definitely beer o'clock, Finn.
Oh, you're lucky, man.
I know I am. Well, I'm lucky to be here with you. It's a stout today.
Stout?
Yeah, dark beer.
What colour is it?
Black. Or very dark brown.
Black!
Almost black. Stout. Siren Twisted Breakfast Stout. What are we percentage wise, Finn? I know you always like to know.
Daddy!
I know, she's a bit lively. 5.8. It's better than the last one.
The last one was a
I think
6.7.
it was 7.2. Have a smell.
Blech.
Oh, it doesn't smell horrible. It smells delicious.
I think it smells worse than a camel's butt.
So when was the last time you smelled a camel's butt? Tell me.
2 years ago.
2 years ago? When you were 5? What were you doing sniffing a camel's butt?
I was picking its poo up and then I sniffed it up and it did a fart.
Well, this is just getting worse, Finn. So, because when I pick Sid's poo up, I don't feel the need to sniff his bum. Unless you've got a little fetish happening there.
What's a fetish?
A quirky interest.
Quirky.
Quirky, yeah, exactly.
Quirky.
Is that okay, do you think? There we go. So hopefully that's going to be a more manageable temperature compared to if we stuck it straight on the coals. Look, it's getting hot already. See it melting.
Yeah.
The only caveat with these, if this fails, we've lost our tea because it's going to end up in the fire. But I just can't see these burning in the time it takes us to cook a couple of burgers. Oh, smoke! These. Oh. Just finish it off. Come and have a look at this, Finn. That worked really well. Can you see it's just starting to burn?
Yeah.
But it survived. Okay, tent set up. We've had to fold the tarp back on itself just because the wood we're burning, even though it was dead standing, just seems really smoky. It must be damp somehow anyway. But yes, we folded that back so the smoke just disappears off. But yeah, we're probably just going to chill by the fire for a bit. So we'll maybe catch you in a bit. Hey Finn, say cheerio.
Bye.
Right, we're back. Just been out for a nice walk. Saw, what did we see? You heard a woodpecker. We've heard an owl. We saw a cloudy magpie moth, which was really nice. I might pop it up here or up there, one of the two, if I've managed to get it. It's a stunning little moth, wasn't it? But we're just going to sort of wind down now. We're just going to sort of chill by the fire. So we'll see you in the morning.
Bye.
I'll drop a bit.
We'll do some more carving with you.
Maybe in a bit. Did you sleep well?
Yes.
Oh, I slept terribly. This is what we're after. We'll get that fire going again. Scots pine, but well off the floor. Can you carry that back? And get some more little sticks as well. Keep going for little sticks and then medium sticks and there we go. So I need some more sticks now.
Look, Dad, did you just see me then? Look, I'm not throwing them like this, Daddy, look.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing them like that, I'm placing them. I don't even have my leather gloves on.
That's brilliant. That's what you want to do, because then you get put exactly where they need to go. What are you going to have after your breakfast?
That caramel thingy.
It's a bit of chocolate for the pudding at breakfast, yeah?
Yeah. Can I have the runny yolks and just sunny side up? That's breakfast for this morning.
That is the bomb. So you got your runny yolk you wanted, haven't you?
Yeah, I've actually got a runny yolk sauce.
What are you carving?
Like a weapon.
A weapon? Against who or what?
I don't know. Anything basically. This is the end of our video. This is where the tent was, nothing but leaves. This is where the fire was, nothing but leaves. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye. Yo!